Crawford wants this fight a lot. He wants this fight, and I think he will be more active than Canelo's previous opponent. And he has different mentality. He has champion mentality.
Someone like Canelo fighting against Crawford, you need more than power. You need more than speed. You need ring IQ. You need literally everything, because this is the two best pound-for-pound fighters.
It's a real risk there for him for taking the fight. I mean, of course, he's like any other champion. He wants to make you guys celebrate what y'all want to make us pay for it, which is smart.
The boxing world is buzzing after Turki Alshik officially announced the upcoming fight between Canelo Álvarez and Terence Crawford. In his tweet, he declared, "We will deliver the fight of the century with Riyadh season on September 12 at Las Vegas Allegiant Stadium. The legend Canelo defends his Ring Magazine title versus the great Terence Crawford. TV platform will be announced soon with big surprise. My brother Dana White will promote this first TKO boxing event with me. It will be something crazy with this first face-off. The boxing world is electrified, eagerly awaiting what promises to be an unforgettable showdown during Canelo Álvarez's post-fight celebration after defeating William Skull on May 3, 2025 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Turki Alshik orchestrated the first face-off between Canelo and Crawford. This surprise moment occurred immediately after Álvarez reclaimed his status as the undisputed super middleweight champion. Music. The fight has sparked a wide range of reactions from boxing legends, analysts and fans alike. Dimitri Bivol, who previously handed Canelo Álvarez a rare defeat, believes that Terence Crawford's desire and activity level could pose significant challenges for Álvarez. Bivol emphasizes that Crawford's mental readiness and adaptability are crucial factors that could help him navigate the power and pressure at 168 pounds.
Wants this fight a lot. He wants this fight, and I think he will be more active than Canelo's previous opponent, and he has different mentality. He has champion mentality. I think the fight will be much more interesting.
What do you make of the weight in that fight, the weight difference?
I think Crawford will not let Canelo just walking on the ring when he wants, you know, because we could see this fight. Canelo did everything. When he won a rest, he could rest easy, you know, in this fight. Yeah, of course, when he wants to work, that guy didn't give him work. He just rest. And I think with Crawford, it will be harder to rest.
Who do you think wins?
I don't know. It's a very interesting fight, but I don't know. We'll see.
Former world champion Amir Khan, who has faced both fighters, highlights the importance of boxing intelligence in this matchup. Khan asserts that while Canelo may have the power advantage, Crawford's superior ring IQ, movement, and speed could be the deciding factors.
And it could have gone either way, because I had probably Skull winning by 2 rounds. I mean, I like Canelo. I think he's a great fighter, but the thing is, I think that he was looking he was picking the shots better and landing the better, cleaner shots. Canelo was marked up a little bit, but look, it could have gone either way. Anyway, regardless how the fight went, it was a great performance by both fighters, but it's made a bigger fight happen now with Canelo and Crawford. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Is there more question marks being asked in that fight now? Because a lot of people say, look, Canelo's a bigger guy. He should technically be the bigger guy, have too much weight for Crawford, but from that performance, do you feel like it's a lot tight and there's a lot more question marks in that fight?
Yeah, I mean, you need more than size, you need more than weight, you need more than everything. I mean, I think what you need now is you just need box IQ, the right box IQ, you know what I mean? You need to be smart. And someone like Canelo fighting against Crawford, you need more than power, you need more than speed, you need ring IQ, you need literally everything, because this is the two best pound-for-pound fighters who are going to be fighting each other, even though Crawford is going to be giving away a lot of weight. But I feel that it could go either way.
Boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. points out that the outcome may hinge on Canelo's approach to the fight. If Alvarez enters the ring underestimating Crawford, believing he can easily outbox him, he might be setting himself up for defeat. Jones emphasizes the need for Canelo to respect Crawford's skills and prepare accordingly.
Favor in that fight?
You know, it's a hard one to call, and I'm going to tell you why it's a hard one to call. It's a hard one to call because it'll all be predicated upon how Canelo approaches the fight. If Canelo approaches the fight like he's the man and he can box and outbox Terence Crawford, he'll get beat. If he comes out and shows that he really wants to go out and prove whether he's still the best, he might win. So it all depends on which Canelo come to the dance.
And just two more. Jaron Ennis, a lot of people say there's similarities between you and him. What do you think of this fight coming up with Stanionis?
We're going to find a lot about Jaron Ennis against Stanionis because Stanionis is a very good prospect, up-and-coming.
Hall of Famer Juan Manuel Marquez expresses skepticism about the fight, cautioning that moving up in weight could be detrimental for Crawford. He believes that weight divisions are established to ensure fair competition, and that Crawford might be overextending himself by challenging Alvarez at super middleweight.
I don't like the fight because Terence Crawford is a good fighter, but in the sport of boxing, it has divisions. You know what I mean? You know?
Right, weight classes.
You know what?
Right?
Yeah, weight classes
for a reason.
Weight classes for and Terence Crawford is a good fighter in super lightweight, welterweight, super welterweight, but I think more. I remember when Terence Crawford fought with Madrimov.
Yes.
He looks slow. He looks with no power. And three more divisions, two more divisions. I think it's a top fight for Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He has a great defense. He has a good combination punches, but I think the weight class is no good for him.
William Skull, who recently faced Canelo Alvarez, acknowledges the significance of the upcoming bout between Alvarez and Crawford. While he didn't provide an in-depth analysis, Skull recognizes the high stakes and the excitement and surrounding the matchup.
Pues es una cajita sorpresa, no se sabe. Hay que esperar la pelea ahí y después ver la decisión, pero todavía no tengo nada así claro.
Well, I really have nothing much to say. Boxing is like a Pandora's box, so it's about to wait and see.
Terence Crawford views the fight as the most significant opportunity of his career. He acknowledges Canelo Alvarez as the face of boxing and is eager to showcase his skills on such a grand stage. Crawford's confidence and readiness to seize this moment reflect his ambition to cement his legacy in the sport.
Well, Canelo's the face of boxing. He's the best fighter for Terence Crawford out there. He's the biggest fight for Terence Crawford out there, so that's why Terence Crawford want to take the opportunity to share a ring with another great.
How do you beat him?
You'll see. Come 12.
Everyone's talking about the weight differences. What's your kind of response to that, Terence?
That's why we fight the fight. So September 12th, we all going to see if the weight going to make a difference or not.
Do you want to fight him twice and then retire? Is that kind of the ideal thing for you?
One fight at a time. One fight at a time.
Canelo Alvarez hopes that Crawford approaches the fight with a mindset geared toward delivering an exciting performance. Reflecting on his bout with William Skull, Alvarez expresses a desire for opponents who aim to engage rather than merely survive the rounds. He believes fans deserve a thrilling contest and expects Crawford to rise to the occasion.
That's a mediocre mind because they come just to survive, to go to the 12th round. That's a mediocre mind. You need to put a good fight there and put great show. You know what I mean?
Do you think Crawford will employ the same tactics to try and box?
I hope not. I hope not because the people deserve a good fight.
What do you make of the Crawford fight next?
Huh?
How excited are you for the Crawford fight?
I'm excited. I'm gonna enjoy this win and then we think do it.
British welterweight Conor Benn sees the fight as evenly matched, describing it as a 50-50 in contest. Benn's assessment underscores the competitive nature of the bout, with both fighters bringing unique strengths to the ring.
After really the Triple G fight is when we've seen the slippage on Canelo. And over the last 2 years, it's been immediately apparent. It's been apparent straight away over the last 2 years. Canelo's feet have always been slow. He's always been very slow-footed. So when people are saying, oh, it looks like his legs are slowing down, yeah, they are. They've never been quick, but now they're even slower, which is a problem. And Jim Lampley on commentary on Friday night show was saying that one of Canelo's biggest strengths is his legs. It generates power and it helps with his punch resistance. Well, those legs are sliding, and that power is diminishing. Canelo hasn't had a stoppage win now since he knocked out Caleb Plant in 2021. And yeah, he's dropped some of these guys, but he's not been able to step on the gas and finish them. He's not been able to go through the gears. His gas tank, you can put that into question as well. And Canelo Álvarez, come July, be 35 years old. So he is, look, Canelo's been around so long, and his real prime was in his mid-20s. So we associate Canelo, mid-20s to early 30s. So we kind of associate Canelo with that. I don't want to say ever young, but you know, he is still young, just not in boxing senses. But he's been around so long, 20 years a pro, and he's been at world levels for probably 15 of those. You're going to expect some slippage. And I think in this fight, an opponent, it was very negative, yes, but an opponent who Canelo Álvarez of 5 years ago would have handled, and he did handle him, but you know what I mean, he probably would have put some damage on William Skull. He didn't do anything. He didn't look good. And William Skull played his part in that, it has to be said. As I said, you fight that negative, there's only so much you can really do, you know.